Intelligent machines, will we accept robot revolution? Would you share your home with a robot or work side by side with one? People are starting to do both, which has put the relationship we have with them under the spotlight and exposed both our love and fear of the machines that are increasingly becoming a crucial part of our lives. In Japan, they grow so attached to their robot dogs that they hold funerals for them when they die. Sony, the firm that began making the popular Aibo toys in 1999, decided to stop offering repairs in 2014, meaning once they broke down they were fit only for the scrap heap. But people weren't willing to throw them in the rubbish bin, wanting instead to say goodbye to them in the same way you would to a human or pet. Growing irrationally attached to machines is a common human trait, as Kate Darling, from the Massachusetts Institute of Technology's Media Lab, found out when she started a workshop asking people to torture the lovable robotic dinosaur Toipolo. People wouldn't do it. We had to threaten that we'd destroy the dinosaurs if they didn't, she said. She isn't a sadist. The workshop was an experiment to try and unpick why it is that people grow so attached to a machine. In the last year she has conducted more such experiments in the lab, asking people to hit robots with mallets and finding similar resistance. So why do people find it so difficult to be mean to a machine? We have a natural tendency to anthropomorphize everything, and we are hardwired to respond to lifelike movement. We project intent onto it, and social robots that mimic our movements, sounds, we subconsciously associate with emotions and feelings. It is a trait that those in the robotics industry are keen to exploit, and much of the focus of mass-market robots is on making them as cute and non-threatening as possible. Humanoid robots are everywhere. Go along to a robot convention and even the most machine-like bots will be wearing t-shirts or have makeshift faces in order to make them more sympathetic. Pepper, a robotic companion that recently went on sale in Japan, is the ultimate in cute-looking robots. It is also hardwired to understand human emotions. In order to allow it to decode emotions, Pepper is played a video of someone speaking nonsense, first angrily and then happily, so that it will recognize the different voice patterns. Vincent Click, who led the project to design Pepper, told a recent conference in Grenoble, "We want people to be emotionally connected and involved with robots. We don't want a robot to be a simple machine like a vacuum cleaner. If you are tired, you look tired. And you want a robot that recognizes when you look tired." Making robots more human-like often means assigning them a gender, and this could be creating the next big battlefield in the industry, thinks Professor Kathleen Richardson, a robot ethicist from De Montfort University in Leicester. Male robots tend to be explorer robots or war robots, whereas female robots are attractive and play roles in the service industry as receptionists or waitresses, she said. Ask the scientists behind them why they have assigned a particular gender and they will say there was no deliberate intent, but that is not true. It is not innocent. It is a decision taken with their own experience of the world. Ms. Darling is similarly frustrated by the gender stereotypes in robotics and AI, artificial intelligence. A recent visit to Austin, Texas to see IBM's cognitive AI platform Watson, named after the male-first chief executive of IBM, left her angry. There was a second AI in the room. It just turned on the lights and greeted visitors, and it had a female voice. It drove me crazy, she said. Those who create robots need to think much more about the gender and look of the robots they are designing in order not to further entrench current stereotypes, she said.